Hey everybody, it's your girl, Chrissy Love, with the Plug Radio Lay, where you guys get plugged and stay connected. And guess what? We did it. We made it to season 5, The Hookup. 2020 really kicked us in our butts and put us into a frenzy. Social anxiety, isolation, depression, mental illness, you name it, I went through it. And I know you guys did too. So anything you guys need, trust me, you already know I'm here for you. Plug Radio Lay is still a community of individuals inspiring one another to grow. So why not come grow with us? Because only here on the Plug Radio Lay do you guys get plugged and stay connected.
Walked in with the plug. Walked in with the plug. Walked in with the plug. I walked in with the plug. You know that we serving each other. You know that we serving each other. You know that we serving.
And here with his super flow, performing OTD and priors, we got AJ Causey.
GHB 40G all day. Shout out to Al Sosa. You already know, BX Connect. Look, jumped off the porch at 13. Jumped off the porch at 13. Young fat nigga on the scene. Me, J-Hard, Fetty Trying to see how to get the cream. People say this life is such a dream, but it hit me way more than me. Look, all I had was top ramen. Never had Yeezys on the feet. Look, never had dough to buy a beat. Now I got Ray on the beat. Look, niggas thinking that they cold as me. Well, put them in the ring, let's go and see. Look, I don't have time for back and forth. All I got time for these days is me. Even when I'm at an all-time low, most of these niggas still ain't high as me. So I gotta pack up and hit the road, sending money back home when on the go. You can try and test me, I'm free whenever. I ain't never been one that's made the fold. I ain't never been one impressed with gold. Trying to stack my bread this extra long. I don't never go for the tit for tat. I just live life like I'm never wrong. I done learned so much it's over years, and I only go hard so we can chill. Me and all my niggas up in the hills. Check, I had my shot and rode the wheel. Now I got most women up in their fields, but it ain't my fault you chose to go. It was roll that dice to go for broke, so I hit the jackpot, now out the dough. Now wait a minute, now they got me throwed off. Let me finish, I'm about to go off. Ain't no pressure in my section, bitch, I'm flexing. I ain't got no anorexia, eating good, never stressing. On my feet, above the law. Cut the cheese, I want it all. Run it up and never fall. Had my back against the wall and now I'm next. I'm the truth, the living proof, got no excuse. Wild hog, I'm on the loose. I'm a dog. Hoop, hoop. Yo, what's good, people? It's your boy AJ Causey, reigning from Alexandria, Louisiana. I'm here with the Plug Radio LA, where you get plugged and stay connected. You already know 40G, GHB all day.
He just killed the stage with OTD and priors. We got AJ Causey. Oh my God. I got questions about that. I got questions. Thank you for coming.
Of course, definitely. Thank you for having me here.
Yes, I'm excited because we met on Instagram. You hit me up on Instagram.
Correct.
Yeah, and I was like, oh shoot. Like, people are paying attention. I love it.
Exactly, definitely.
So thank you for paying attention.
Of course.
I was excited. I know we had to reschedule a couple times, but man, you're just dedicated. So I think that's when I see you on Instagram and I see you on social media and I see all the different things you do, it's because you're a hustler.
Yeah.
So today let's talk about that hustle.
For sure.
But tell everybody, I'm so sorry, talk a lot. You tell everybody who you are, where you're from.
Got you. So my name is AJ Causey. I'm reigning from Alexandria, Louisiana. I've been out here based in Los Angeles for like the last 2 years, just grinding at it. I've released 3 projects since I've been out here, an EP, a collaboration album that consists of 27 affiliates that I had gathered together just from across the city, as well as my own solo project, Roll the Dice, that I'm currently promoting now.
Now your song OTD and priors.
OTD, yeah. So OTD is it was the last track on the Roll the Dice project, and it stands for Out the Door.
Okay, because
so
I was like, that means on the down low, and then priors. I'm like, does he have priors? What's he been up to?
I feel like it was a strong closer for the project and everything. Priors basically. I see what you're thinking as far as that, but definitely no priors.
No priors. He's a good guy.
It came from simply just we have prior experiences that we go through, and those things we don't realize till later on that they had some kind of effect on us then, and and it's it's still impacting our lives as we continue on. So
wow, that's deep though. That's really deep. So I want to talk about that, but Dodgers fan. So were you a Dodgers fan before you got to LA, or?
Oh yeah, when I got to LA. Yeah,
Okay, when you got to LA.
I felt it was only right. If I'm gonna be in the city, I might as well represent their team right now.
I heard that, and then the initials on the back of your jersey.
So my brand is Great Human Being, so GHB.
Oh,
and
Great Human
it
Being.
originated in 40 Goodwill Apartments, which is where I was raised up around. So that's what the number 40 comes from.
I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, Great Human Being here in the house.
Yeah.
Back from season 5, first episode. We got great people, great vibes. What was a moment in your life that you discovered like you wanted to be an artist? Was there like this big moment, or was it just something that you were born and it's natural? Or?
So like I got into music probably when I was about 8. I didn't start like actually like writing and recording until I was about 13.
Oh. Okay.
Simple as a guy or whoever it was, somebody stole my phone and I was upset. And so like the next day I like caged myself in my room, didn't eat, didn't drink, and I just like wrote all day. And like I felt relieved, though I still didn't like have my phone, or I felt like I was lost or whatnot. Like that, all the anger I was able to like put out and like read it back to myself. I'm like, dang, where this came from?
I like that.
So,
That's that great.
Yeah.
That's that great human being, because you could have took that anger and who knows.
Retaliated in a different way, and instead I responded. So yeah.
Yeah, I like that. You guys, you got to respond in positive ways, especially like going through 2020, and you know that's the whole moral concept of the season.
Yeah.
Because I'm dealing with anxiety and and isolation. I'm never isolated, Yeah. So like, what do you feel like kept your desires alive during the lockdown and the pandemic? Like, how did you stay motivated and creative?
As far as music goes, it's still a competition. So like that was a way for some people to make excuses, and that was for some people to try to go ahead and get ahead. And I was definitely one of those people that like worked on getting ahead. So I'm like, while you caged in and whatnot, I'm gonna find somebody that got a studio open. So that's definitely what I had did. Cause my EP came out like right at the beginning of the pandemic, and then the collaboration album that I had worked on with the 27 affiliates, like I worked on that during the pandemic.
Nice.
Like I was like, look, man, I know that this pandemic going on. Look, I'm clear, I'm good. You clear, you good. All right, let's link up and let's try to get this track done. So
yeah, and you've done a lot.
Yeah.
Because funny thing, guys, is he came today and he knows Pluto Max, one of our amazing community partners, which is a small world. But you've only been here 2 years, and like this is what I'm saying, like networking, and are there any like specific resources that you would say helped you, or anything to help you throughout your journey?
I think it's just a matter of like having those people to roll with you. Like I know, like when I went off to college, I had a roommate that he did music too, and like it was some nights he'll be recording in his room, I'll be recording in my room, and it's like we like going battle. Like he pressured me, he pushed me. He the one that kept me going. So definitely shout out to Isaiah Pope. He the homie for that. Since I've been out here in LA, I feel like some people fail at getting ahead because they're afraid of failing in general. And and being turned down or rejected or whatnot. And my main thing about that is I'm all about taking L's. If I learn something, you learn L right there. You learn something from every loss that you may have. You come back even stronger. Since I like in the beginning, I had a lot of losses, a lot of rejections and whatnot. But as I kept going, that's when I really started progressing and whatnot, because like somebody will see that, oh, I remember you from last time. I remember you from like one of my first performances. I didn't bring anybody. I didn't bring anybody, so he wouldn't let me perform. I was like, well, yeah, I'm still new out here and everything like that. So like I respect that. Then like the next time he had a showcase, I had brought the most people. And so like he like, dang kid, like you did that exactly.
Yeah.
So and it created a different level of respect with some people as well. So yeah.
I like that. Yeah, prove yourself in a genuine way. Now, other talents you have. So just say you know music's not an interest of yours. We're just dreaming. What other talents do you have that you would fall back on?
Right now I'm kind of dibbling and dabbling into acting and whatnot. And that's only because I feel like I can be dramatic and all that.
Really?
I talk to myself like most people do, so I don't think that's weird. But
I talk to myself too. What sign are you?
I'm an Aries.
Aries, okay.
Yeah.
Crazy.
What are you?
I'm Pisces.
Pisces?
But I'm February. What month are you?
I'm March.
March?
March 31st.
Okay.
I'm right there at the edge.
Okay. So this is a question someone had for you, because you do have fans, and I do scroll through your Instagram. So what or who do you pay attention to in the industry today that keeps you motivated and keeps you creating?
What or who?
What or who?
I think who would be like artists like J. Cole. I look up to J. Cole.
Okay.
I think that in the beginning of, or when we were kids, we think about like Grammys and stuff like that. Those are like the trophies that we go out there and chase. And I think that through his progression, you know, and him being rejected of that, you keep progressing the more you keep striving for something. So like that's one person that I definitely follow in their footsteps. What is some of the artists that I would want to work with? I'm a big The Weeknd fan.
Oh, okay.
So,
okay.
Yeah, so definitely, and I'm definitely into it. I do songwriting for R&B and pop artists out here as well. So like, you know, once I get to that level, I definitely want to work with him. So
okay, well, it's gonna happen. You heard it here first. Only here on the Plug Radio Lay. Don't forget it, guys. Funny questions.
All right.
What would be the worst? Buy one get one sale free. Did I say that right? What would be the worst buy one get one free sale of all time?
You know, I'm a big fan of chips, but I don't like corn nuts.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't like corn nuts either. And then it leaves an oh God, I hope corn nuts doesn't sue us, but I'm just telling the truth. It leaves a nasty aftertaste. Anyway, what's standing between you and your biggest goals?
What's standing between myself?
You.
Yeah. I'm always I think I'm always be my biggest cheerleader. And I will always be my biggest enemy, because only I can stop me from progressing. Only I can stop me from, you know, getting further ahead of my career as well.
Yeah.
So I'm the only person that can stop me from jumping on that ledge.
How do you not stop you?
Sucking it up and realizing what's gonna happen. So I mean, you need to it's all about taking a leap of faith. I definitely believe in the higher power and everything. I've never been afraid of, like I said, taking losses. I've never been afraid of jumping out. And sometimes it may just take me longer to jump out, and that's that part that I'm talking about, as far as me holding myself back.
Yeah, it's important. And I feel like I'm stuttering because you really have a touchy subject there, because even with myself, I battle with myself, and I'm like, oh, you know, and I start overthinking things, and I'm scared to take losses and stuff like that. Oh, that means time's up, gotta go, bye, no. See, it's telling me to shut the hell up and take them losses, girl. Thank you for helping me realize that.
I got you.
But before we do go, what lady MC would you like to collab with?
Melania Monroe out of Compton.
Okay, hit them up. Tell everybody where they can find you.
You can definitely find me on all social media platforms at Cau5ey. So that's at Causey, but instead of an S, it's a 5.
You're such an amazing person. It's your girl, Crazy Love, only here on the Plug Radio Lady. You guys get plugged and stay connected.
Yo, what's good, people? It's your boy AJ Causey, raining from Alexandria, Louisiana. I'm here with the Plug Radio LA, where you get plugged and stay connected. You already know 40G, GHB all day.
And here to keep us all laughing with his comedy set, we got comedian Paul Jairus.
It's your boy, comedian Paul Jairus here. I want to introduce myself, let y'all know a little bit about me. I'm African, for those who didn't know. When people find out I'm African, they always like get shocked. They be like, "What? I didn't know you were African. I just thought you was really, really black." I'm like, "You ain't need that many reallys to describe my black. I ain't that black." You know what I'm saying? My dad, he don't think I'm African enough. Like, it's weird, you know. He called me a nigga for the first time. Messed me up, y'all. I ain't never heard him talk like this. Here I was in my old room watching BET, eating fried chicken, right? And he busted through the door. Boom! Look at this one here. Eating chicken like a nigga. I was like, hold on, wait a second, Dad. You bought the chicken, man. You set me up. I'm trying to be African, but you're not working with me is what I'm saying, y'all. But one thing about being African I do hate is his feet. His feet got me nervous. I don't know if you ever been with an African, or Africans got some fucked up feet. I ain't gonna lie. It's gotta be generational. I'm scared, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's why I fuck with my socks on. I'm not taking my socks off. For what? We done got this far. I had a girl ask me, she's like, "Why don't you take your socks off?" I said, "For what?" My dick is out. Can I say that? No? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I probably should have said that earlier. I moved out here from Texas. Let me tell you, I moved out here from Texas, and nobody told me it was real in LA. Like, when I say it's real, like gang banging is real. I found out the hard way. But let me tell you something. When I'm scared, y'all, my accent come out. I had some real life bloods walk up on me. They said, say blood, where you from? I said, I'm from Kenya. Can you please tell me what Shaminox is? Like, I'm not finna play that game with you. He had a gun tatted on his face. I seen it. He wasn't playing with me. But you catch me in Burbank? Oh, catch me in Burbank. I ain't scared in Burbank. I'll fight anybody in Burbank. You bump into me, I might swing on you in Burbank. But in South Central, I am so sorry. I did not mean what I said. Not finna play with y'all, man. But I love LA. Like I said, I started dating out here. I realized I was dating a girl who had a sugar daddy, y'all. Yep, a sugar daddy. Another motherfucker paying for her meals, buying her clothes. I ain't like that. I'm a man. I ain't like that shit, y'all. But then I started realizing it's expensive out here. So I started to call the nigga myself. I said, hold on, don't hang up, it's Paul. I just want to let you know, if you can, you know, I'll pick her up this weekend, you know what I'm saying? No, yeah, if you can bring her back Monday, that'd be cool. Never brought her back, you know what I'm saying? That's how that ended, you know. My dad gave me his first car, it was a hand-me-down, but the only difference was the steering wheel and the gas pedal was on the brake. It was on the other side, I'm sorry. So we had to get it switched over. I got an uncle who's a mechanic. I said, Unc, we got this car, but we got to get it switched over. He said, it'll be about $3,000. I said, damn, Unc, all I got is $1,500. He said, I'll see what I can do for you. 2 weeks go by. He says, the car's ready. I get in the car, right? I look down, the steering wheel on the right side, but I look down, and the gas and the brake, it's still on the other side. I said, Unc, I had to roll the window down. I said, it's a manual. I said, Unc, the steering wheel on the right side, but the gas and the brake is on the other side. He said, when you bring the rest of my money, I can switch it over for you.
Oh my God.
I said, that's some bullshit. I got a date. You know how stupid I look trying to drive that thing off the lot? No. Because my leg had to, no, you don't see? No. That's cool. It's cool. One of my first jobs out here, I was a strip club DJ. Yep. I was in the strip club seeing titties and ass for 8 hours a day. Yep, it was only 8 hours because I never left on my lunch break. I'm like, why would I leave? But I hear stuff in my job that y'all probably wouldn't hear at y'all's job. It's a little different. I got girls complaining to me all the time. Paul, I'm not making any money. But the reason I'm not making any money is because I'm not out here giving head for $20. And in my head, I'll be like, who the hell is in here giving head for $20? You said $20? I'll be in my head like, 20? I got 20, 2 tens, 4 5s. That's a lot of quarters. You know, you don't know how stupid you look asking questions. I'd be like, no, who'd you say was doing it? I just want a name so I can gossip. I just want to tell the next chick, did you know Ginger was out here? $20. A manager, he asked me, he said, Paul, what you gonna eat for lunch? Pussy, let me, boss. If you let me, I will eat some. No, just me. No, but y'all been great. My name is Paul Jairus. Y'all can follow me on Instagram at Comedian Paul Jairus. I appreciate the plug. Radio LA. Thank y'all. Appreciate it.
I told you guys that Paul was going to keep us laughing. Come on. That was good. Oh my God.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. I haven't seen you in so long.
It's been a minute, but I'm glad to be here.
I know. So before I start talking, tell everybody who you are, because I know who you are.
Yeah, appreciate it. Once again, this is your boy, Comedian Paul Jairus, out of Arlington, Texas. And I'm happy to be here on the Plug Radio.
Yes, thank you. I'm glad you're here. We met at the film school years ago.
Yeah.
And I've seen so much growth in you.
Thank you.
And I hope you know that, because you have been performing everywhere.
Thank you.
So tell us like what you're doing.
Stand-up has been picked up since the pandemic has reopened. So I've been doing comedy all over LA. Mm-hmm. Just filmed a special with Amazon Prime called Laugh After Dark. It's their 3rd season, so I'll be a part of that.
I like it.
We're coming this fall, so we got something to look forward to. But yeah, just comedy clubs in the LA area. That's where you can find me. And we're just pushing, we're grinding.
Yeah, you can find him in the African Comedy Club in the LA area.
Yeah.
That's that part.
Yeah, so this is grind season.
Grind season. Definitely grinding season. Now, you said since the pandemic, things started to open up.
Yeah.
What did you do during the pandemic?
Oh my God, what did I do? I didn't do anything. Honestly, the pandemic woke me up
Really?
because it took away comedy from me. And that's when I realized, I was like, I ain't got no hobbies.
Oh, no.
I ain't got nothing I can really, So
took it away from you.
But it also, it slowed me down a little bit. It gave me time to be like, map out a plan.
Yeah.
And then I started doing other things that I didn't do with my comedy, like writing.
I like it.
Yeah, I
'Cause you
never
weren't
was into writing. Yeah,
Really?
Everything was off of my head, but it would be life experiences. So I felt like I didn't need to write because I don't need to remember if I lived through it.
Yeah.
So, but the pandemic taught me how to write my jokes out, to plan. I bought a calendar. Just started just getting more organized with it. And then once we reopened, I ain't look back. Shout out to them EDD checks too. Let me go ahead and say shout out to them EDD checks. I ain't gonna lie, I cashed out, went and got me a whip. I ain't gonna lie.
Now he can get from comedy club to comedy club.
You know what I'm saying? That's why you see me everywhere. Wasn't like that before the pandemic. So shout out to EDD. You know
Okay, we gotta give a shout out to EDD.
Come on, certifying there.
We won't say in what aspect, but we're just giving y'all a shout out.
No, yeah,
He's
for
giving
sure,
you a
for
shout out.
Definitely flip that and turn that. So.
When did you realize you were you were good at making people laugh?
When I used to play basketball, and we would go on trips like out of town, and when we'd be in the car or we'd just be after a game, I realized I was funny when I made my coaches. My coaches would be laughing, and I'm like 13, 14 years old, and I got these grown men dying. So I always knew how to tell a story. I always felt like if something happened, I wanted to be the one to tell it because I always like put my little twist, my spin. So it was just one of those like I knew how to storytell, and then I actually got into acting and modeling first.
Oh.
Yeah. So before I even started doing stand up, I was into the acting, but something just told me to get up at an open mic and give it a try, and I did it one time, and people were like, "That was your first time." And
really?
Hearing them say that was your first time gave me the confidence to go back.
Nice.
And then go back, and then here we are 8 years later.
Wow, and this was in Arlington.
This was in Arlington, yeah. I got started in Arlington. Did comedy for about like 2-3 years before I decided to make that jump.
How's the comedy scene in Arlington versus the comedy scene here in Los Angeles?
It's a good scene, but as far as trying to elevate to the level I wanted to go, I knew I had to leave.
Yeah,
Like I was building up my name, and I felt like I was getting respect within the city from like the OGs and like the people who were kind of up at the top. But at the same time, I also know like when you're up and coming comic, you kind of got to leave and come back for the city to really rock with you. So and I peeped that. I got friends who I started with, and they're still in the city. So
really,
I would look at it, and we get opportunities, but we don't get that opportunity that could put us in a life-changing opportunity.
I feel it. Wow.
I said I gotta get to LA. I was always gonna move. It was gonna either be LA or New York. But the opportunity to move to LA popped up, and I said,
gotcha. When you see opportunity, you gotta take it.
Now. I ain't sleeping on no opportunities. Like,
car, no car.
Yeah, come on, man. Uber, however
took the bus out here and went back home in the car.
Bus stop don't even stop around the corner. I had to walk a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Were you always the class clown, or?
Yeah, honestly, like when it came to like I was always cool with everybody, so like I always had people who would look out for me with the answers and stuff. So I didn't have to worry about all I just had to do was just keep the vibes right.
Keep the vibes.
You know what I'm
saying? Because
everybody
wants you around.
Yeah, keep the vibes right. Crack a few jokes, nothing too crazy. I don't want to take over. You know what I'm saying? I'm humble. You know what I'm saying? Step
He's
back.
smooth with the jokes.
Yeah. You gotta pick and choose when you gotta find your pockets. Like, all right, hit them real quick, then pop out. Hit them real quick. All right, pop out. I'm done. All right, hit. I'm done. You know, it's one of those situations.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Who would you say right now is the GOAT in comedy in your book?
The GOAT in comedy in my book, people may disagree with me, but I'm gonna say Jamie Foxx.
Oh, I like Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, I look up to Jamie Foxx. He's probably one of my biggest inspirations because he showed me that you could do stand up and you don't gotta be boxed in. You know, like he branched out and he won an Oscar. He's done like drama. Like I want to eventually want that to lead to my next ventures. Like I want to do the acting. I I started acting, but I know that stand-up will open up the doors
Exactly.
for the acting. So right now my focus is stand-up. But yeah, Jamie Foxx showed me that you could be a comedian and you don't have to get typecasted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, not every role has to be, you gotta be funny. You can show your range, you can show your versatility.
Yeah.
And I'll throw an extra additional one in there. Kevin Hart, I gotta give him credit because I used to recite Kevin Hart's stand-ups myself as a fan. You know, I was like I used to do. I felt like I did a good Kevin Hart impression back then. So I would always be reciting like his specials to people like as if I said the joke. So like I always like that right there inspired me to get on stand-up. Like I said, Jamie inspired me to be funny. Kev inspired me to get on stage.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow, I love it.
Yeah.
And now you're on stage and you're funny. So
Come on now.
thanks to both.
Come on, Jamie. Come on, Kev.
Yeah. Thank
Call
you,
me.
gentlemen. you can call me, I'll give you some more information on him.
Come on now, It's because of
Go
y'all,
see his
not me.
show.
I ain't get up there because of me. It's because y'all. Come on now.
Do you get nervous going on stage? Or
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
I get anxious.
Anxious.
Yeah,
Ah.
I get anxious. Like, I'd be lying if I said there wasn't a little nerve, but the nerve goes away as soon as they call my name.
Got you.
Like, it's like that initial, like, oh, I'm next.
Ah.
And so your heart start beating a little bit, but I do this little thing. It sounds corny, but like, so when I know I'm next, I go to the bathroom.
Really?
And I try to throw up, like an 8 Mile.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it never works out that way.
Doesn't work out.
But
No, what happens?
I'm like, I ain't got nothing. All right.
You're like, oh, just gagging.
All right. I'm just gonna wash my hands and go out
Then
there.
what would happen if you went on stage and threw up? Because it, like, lagged. That would be
that'd be terrible for one. I'd have to find a way to flip that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's part of the joke. I'm gonna clean it when I'm done. Yeah, I don't know how I flip that. But yeah, I do that to psych myself out. And then I look in the mirror and I always tell myself before every show I do the same routine. And I always tell myself like, this is what you do. You know what I'm saying? Go out there and make these people laugh.
Nice.
And I say that before every show. I keep it the same. Wherever I'm at, I find a bathroom. You know what I'm saying? and I go look at myself in the mirror right before I go on stage, before every performance.
I love this insider.
Yeah. People don't know that.
About you.
They just think I gotta pee.
They
I'm
do
like,
now. You ain't peeing.
Nah, I'm not. I'm in the stall, but you see my shoes, but I ain't doing what you think I'm doing, even though they face like I'm.
Now when you're really in there, they're gonna be like, okay, he's throwing up.
They're like, somebody in here. Yeah, somebody in here. Somebody's in here. Don't open it.
If you could have the answer to any question, what question would it be?
If I could have the
Answer to any question, what would that question be?
I feel like I would have the answer for something like that was really important in life. So I would go like, I would have the answer. It wouldn't. I don't know if you can necessarily say answer or cure.
Oh, okay.
Can the answer and the cure be the same thing?
Okay, let's it could be anything you want to.
You know what I'm saying,
This is your time to shine.
Oh man, I feel like I'd have the answer for. It's gonna sound crazy, but for AIDS.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah.
don't have like a solution.
Yeah.
I know they I don't know. Well, let me not speak on something I don't know. But at the same time, I would have an answer for that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's something that still hasn't been dealt with over however long we've been
many
living,
years.
and we still don't have answers to that. So
I like that because growing up, it was huge. People do look it over. So hey,
at least something for humanity. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm still a humane person.
He is humble.
Come on now.
Does being funny affect your love life?
No.
Okay.
I would say no because for one, I think it helps.
Oh, okay.
I think it helps because for one, the girl I'm dating right now, she's always in a good mood. Like I said, I'm about energy.
Yeah.
I'm about vibes.
Yeah.
So I'm not necessarily trying to be funny.
Yeah.
Like the funny comes out. But me, I'm just all about good energy, good vibes. So I'm real when I'm not around, or if you get to really be around me, you'll know I'm really a goofy, really like more off the wall, like so my energy levels keep her in a good space, good energy, and she's always laughing just off of the vibes.
I like it.
I'm not really just over there telling jokes like
it's just
my
fun.
material.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now if I was to use material, I don't tell you I'm using material on you.
Oh no.
Yeah, I slip it into conversation. That's how I do it.
Okay.
And if I get a few laughs out of it, I'm like, okay.
This is
And then I'll say it to somebody else. And if they laugh, I'm like, okay. And then I'll take it to the stage. And then if they don't laugh, I'm like, well, what was they laughing
Ooh,
about?
has anybody ever not laughed?
At some jokes? Oh, you get that. You know what I'm saying? It's a part of it. I'm not going to sit here and act like I ain't never, every joke hit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes jokes don't hit, you be like, oh, y'all wasn't messing with that one? Okay,
Then you just keep moving,
just go
right?
to the next one.
Just go to the next one.
Because you're up there for a certain amount of time. So regardless, you got to do your time. So
Nice.
even if none of the jokes hit, you still got to stay up there for another 12 minutes, brother. You better figure it out.
Yeah, figure it out.
Yeah. So, but I love that. I just love being on stage though.
Good. I like you on stage because you do bring a great vibe.
Thank you.
And you make us laugh, and you really take us out of what's happening in the world today. And you guys make sure you support. But before we leave, and you tell everybody when your next show is, where they can find you and where they can buy your ticket.
You can find me on Instagram and at all social media platforms at comedian Paul Jairus. Show-wise, you can normally find me at the Ha Comedy Club in North Hollywood or at the Laugh Factory as well. And as far as shows, for one, you could rewatch season 1 of Funny AF on Revolt TV. That's on demand if you have that. And then season 3 of Laugh After Dark on Amazon Prime will be coming out this fall. So please be on the lookout for that as well. And I will be in Vegas in November for the weekend, the 11th through the 14th, hosting shows out there as well.
What is this man not doing? I love it. Thank you, Paul, for coming in. It's such a pleasure, and I look forward to seeing your progress in your career. And you will be with Jamie and Kevin, trust me.
Come on now, Jamie and Kevin, you heard that? Did you hear that? Looking at you, did you hear that? She said it, not me.
I said it! You heard it here first, only on the Plug Radio LA. It's your girl, Christy Love, and we are out.